times when you might use a parachute. If there's a collision or the aircraft fails, the pilot can deploy the parachute, and that parachute lowers both the pilot and the glider down. The pilot does not leave the glider. It's rare that you'll ever see a parachute deployment, but just like a safety belt in your car, the parachute provides you a second chance.
Ken, I noticed that you're wearing a furry covered helmet there. What's the story on that?
Well, it's something that my mother did for me about 5 years ago. It's a bit ragged now, but it's somewhat of my trademark. Gives me names like Manic of the North and Wolfman.
Doesn't it give you a lot of wind resistance?
Yeah, just a bit.
How would you like to fly without any danger whatsoever? With no man-made device either.
I think it'd be wonderful. It's something that I've done ever since I was little in my dreams. It would be incredible.
Good. Well, what's your reaction to the biblical fact that this is the sort of thing God has prepared for those who love Him?
I felt like that for a long time. I think that flying is a very natural thing to do, and that in years to come it will become even more natural. I think that's where we're going to go.
God has great plans for you, young man. John, how about you on that question?
I'm looking forward to it.
Great. Well, he's got great plans for you. Ken, since many of us will never, ever get up there hang gliding in the air, can you tell us what it's really like up there?
Well, you can fly along with us by way of these cameras that we've mounted on both sides of the glider. And Don has one mounted on his helmet to give you exactly the view that the pilot has.
The fascination of free flight. To soar like the birds, catching the wind or rising with the thermals like an eagle. Yet, for all his skills and technology, there's danger. A sudden downdraft, a miscalculation, and there can be injury or death. Never in this life will man be free of that. For in spite of all of his achievements, the sky remains an alien environment. The law of gravity, like all of God's laws, does not alter to suit the whims of man. Most think of heaven as some mystical place far from reality, but the Bible speaks of it as real as this life is now. It's of a time when danger and death will not exist. The sensation of swooping through the silent sky may be one of the best we've known, but it's only a faint foretaste of what God has in store for those who love Him. It's beyond our imagination. Whatever we can think or do here doesn't begin to touch the delights of the earth made new. Human language is totally inadequate to describe the reward of the righteous. Why, all the treasures of the universe will be open to the study of God's redeemed. And talk about flight, unfettered by mortality. Why, we'll wing our tireless flight to worlds afar, worlds that thrilled with the sorrow at the spectacle of human woe, and rang with songs of gladness at the tidings of a ransomed soul. But far greater than all the pleasures and harmonious social life heaven can supply will be the simple and awesome reality that the redeemed shall see God face to face. Well, I just can't wait for heaven.